Hey, to be have Leonard here, bringing guys and gals Shiunji-ke no Kodomotachi. Children of the Shiunji family, we're here. We're live, episode number 9. What is up? What is good? We're gonna hop right into this reaction, everybody. We're on episode 9. Hold on, let me get to episode 9. We're about to start the Ouka retrieval arc, as I'm going to call it. Yes, we are starting Ouka's story, or at least Ouka's character arc. We just got a whole thing of Minami. Minami's become, I'd say, from what I'm seeing, the fan favorite. For obvious reasons, because she just had her whole character arc. And I'm telling you, I love Minami so much. I've been watching too much Steins Gate. Oh, I love Steins Gate so much. But I'm telling you guys right now, as a person who's an Ouka stan, this is the arc, in theory, where you should start to be like, dang, I like Ouka. So whoever your best girl is by the end of all this, everyone's going to be different, obviously. For me in my household, or in this case, me, myself, and I, because my wife don't watch this, but representing the household, we stand Ouka here. We stand Ouka. But Minami to this point has been my favorite character. I'm not even going to lie. Wait, man, I never watched Steins Gate. Get out of here. Yes, I have watched Steins Gate. Did I finish Steins Gate? I can't remember. But I have watched Steins Gate, but a long, long time ago. It's back in the high school days. But anyway, we digress. Let us move in to Shiunji-ke. This episode proves again why Arata is the GOAT. I've been saying it. Arata's that guy. It really is. But anyway, guys, let's begin. We're going to start this episode. Smash that like button. One thing I noticed in this episode, Ouka has the same colors as Shikimura, both hair and color and eyes. You know what that means, James? Best girl. Or realistically, it's just a good combo, the pink and the... Was it pink and blue eyes? But nonetheless, let's hop into it. We're going to start this episode, everyone, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dang, Emil coming right for Shikimori. To be fair, James, if we were to look back on history, even though I disagree, Emil would be considered right by the masses. But the masses can be wrong. I enjoyed Shikimori. It had a couple boring moments, but overall, yes, the show was perfectly fine. Get him, Ouka! Oh, such a good... I love that transition. Yes, never hype again. That was the lesson. What was that, 2 years ago? 3 years ago? That might have been 3 years ago. With Shikimori. Bruh, Emil, chill. Chill. You're not in the chat for like the whole first part of the stream. Now you're coming in guns blazing. But they're missing one. Hey, look at Bondry. Yeah, they're missing one. You don't have the same riz about the other one. How would people not worry? She's definitely a runaway. To say I'm staying another night and I'm skipping school is 100% something that would make someone worry. Exactly. Oh man, I can't click the link right now. Oh, the famous liking scene. Yeah. That's not great. I mean, except you can't make contact with her. I know what you meant. Don't worry. Don't worry. We've seen the scene enough times. The moment when Shikimura was gonna eat him. Is this Ouka? Yes, it is. So now it's been 4 days that she's been gone. Going on 5. By the way, I should know this. What does AWOL stand for? I know what it means. Dang! Dang, yo, Seiha, calm down. Breathe. Yeah, same here, Emil. I don't have my sister, I got my mom and I have my wife. It is extremely useful. Not even just like sock, it's just literally like when things go down, it's honestly been a lifesaver. Yes, in the minority once again, James. Yeah. So for those who don't know, people will go to sometimes Mount Fuji to yeah. So Japan is home to the famous suicide forest, obviously in the Mount Fuji area. So the fact that she's going there, the initial thought is that people are just kind of like, oh dang, she's about to, you know what? Although I'd also argue if she was going to do something, she would have done it by now. She didn't. Just saying. Yeah, Bonri literally broke. She's like, my sister's gonna die. Fuji Kan. Fuji no Yama. It looks like she's doing basically like a backpacking trip almost. Like you saw that she was with a group when she was further down below. It looks like she's hiking up Mount Fuji basically. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do your thing, Arata. Go get your twin. I'm gonna get my twin. Good man. Dang. You gotta love the Not only the respect, but the level of confidence that Seiya has in Arata. Even though I don't think this is a good decision whatsoever to let him go by himself. Mm-hmm. Wait, Arata, you cannot climb in the middle of the night. My stream does not lag as much as last week, W. Yeah, I shut my computer down finally. So now we're in good shape. Yeah, the fact that Arata's doing this in the middle of the night is actually very troublesome. Mm-hmm. Also know, by the way, guys, that she took her hairpins out. Yes, Ouka and him are the same exact age. That's why they were told that they were twins. Girl, can you show a little more concern for your sister? Kotono. She's like, oh yeah, her too. Yeah, her too. But I'm really worried about Arata. I'm not gonna lie, that's the one thing Kotono's done where I'm like, that's kind of a no. I didn't appreciate that. Yo, James, take it easy on Kotono. He does in an hour? An hour? Bro, just like power through it. Why is she so disrespectful? Word. Hey. And by the way, they can share a room and it's perfectly fine because they're siblings. Good job, Arata. Bro didn't think. She's your sister. It's fine. It's all good. James, I agree. If it was like this in real life, oh man, I'm telling you, it'd be dangerous. Arata, stay strong. Stay strong. Stay strong, Arata. Exactly. Dang. Mm. I agree. Hair down Ouka is the best Ouka. Love her with the hair down. So basically now we see that Ouka clearly has something that she's trying to do because she refuses to actually go back, despite Arata finding her. So Arata alone finding her is not going to solve this issue. I agree. That's romantic. Oh. And here it comes. And this gives us insight. That's true. But again, guys, this gives us some insight into what Ouka's thinking about. Remember how I keep saying that they have this special relationship because they're twins? But it's all a lie. So in the case of Ouka, Ouka's trying to probably search for something. In silence. Oh, she's out. In a sense, she's talking about soulmates. She's trying to essentially find herself. And probably try to find some reason behind the feelings that she may be developing for Arata. Mm-hmm. AKA best girl. See, James, I see you coming to my side. Come to my side. Team Ouka, let's go. Got him. Of course she's not going home. Going further up. By the way, the one night stand. Team Minami and then Team Ouka. No, fair. I can't remember what she's trying to do. Ouka! She went the wrong way. Girl, you went the wrong way. She's so zoned out she doesn't realize, then the mist makes it worse. Ah, she did the very trail they said not to do. Oh, you should definitely be scared for her safety. Yeah, now she's lost. Girl. And she's still going down the same path. Ouka! And now she's starting to panic. Oh! Could have been death. Mm-mm. Ouka. Mm-mm. And then see her. So now he realizes, dang, she lost. She fell. Ouka. Okay, here's the backstory on the earpins. So they're from her mother. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now she's hungry too. Oh, girl. Yes, you're in big trouble. You die. Girl. She can't even see in front of her. That's crazy. Oh! Arata! My boy! My goat back at it again. Recreating the magical moments. Ume. Look at my boy. Always coming in clutch. Always. Not gonna lie, if this happens to me, the very first thing I'll think is that I'm gonna die. I'm telling you, I agree. I would have had the exact same conclusion. I've been like, dang, my leg is messed up. I don't have any food in my system. It's raining and misting. I can't walk anywhere. And no one knows where I am. Dang, I'm dead. Exact thing that I would think too. Your soulmate, Ouka, you found him or he found you. So again, and I think we'll probably get more of this probably next episode. But at this point, Ouka's kind of laid the groundwork that she clearly feels not anxiety. Well, kind of. She feels unease because of this whole reveal that they're not actually siblings. And it makes all the feelings that she's probably had for Arata up until this point confuse her. Because before, she felt this really special bond, guys. She could have chalked up the fact that we're twins, we have the twin connection. But if they don't actually have a twin connection, they're actually strangers, then what is the feelings that she feels towards Arata? Which is why she has to conclude, and probably does realize, man, Minami's face is so good in that one. But Ouka realizes that she must like Arata, and she goes on this whole expedition, because even though Ouka can be mature in some way, she's also very much a romantic. This is so good and well written a character. If you used to believe Reiji's writing this, dang. I love Reiji Cook, man. He's doing a good job of this series. It's one of those things where for Ouka specifically, she's a romantic. So even though she's pragmatic, she's the most practical, you could argue, of the sisters. Aside from Seiha, I'd argue Seiha's smart, if that makes sense. But she's kind of like dumb at the same time. Because she's too pragmatic. But like, I feel like of all the sisters, the most common sense probably belongs to Ouka, in my personal opinion. Personally, that's what I feel. But she's a romantic. So she's doing all of this, quite frankly, because her mother and father, the way that they met and were soulmates was literally on this mountain. One was in dire straits and in danger. Other saved her from 3,000 feet. They met, and then it was like this whole romantic. She says it when she's younger, like, oh, you guys are soulmates, so it's destiny. And in a sense, because Ouka's lost, she's kind of doing the same thing. Now, she doesn't expect Arata to save her, but it's like she's going all the way up here for some specific reason. She's looking for something, and I can't remember what it is. It's almost like she's looking for a sign, if I remember. But she's looking for something where her parents met to try and basically justify and make her think like, you know, is Arata like my soul? Is this what I'm feeling? Because she's lost. And when Arata pops up, it's like it brings back all those memories that she has of when her father was telling the story of how the two of them met, the parents. And it rings true to her. It's just like, this is my soulmate. Coming to save me the same way that dad saved mom. It's actually crazy. But all in all, I'm really liking this development for Ouka. I like that we're delving more into her character. She's such a complicated... No... Yeah, I will say that she's a complicated. Like, I love the way that Ouka's character is just built. I love the story. I love the connection to Arata, but I like the way that she thinks about things. And I generally do feel bad for her. But this arc is doing a good job of just really fleshing out her concerns. Because we've seen a lot of the girls just kind of like me and I don't even really think about it up until recently. Seiha's the only one who's really brought it up. Banri's kind of silent-ish. Kotono already was a freak. So Ouka's literally just dealing and struggling with all these emotions and stuff, and this is the only thing that she could think to do, as like everything in her life is changing and these relationships are changing, and the one relationship that she valued more than anything is completely different than what she thought it was. It's cool because just looking at the poster, Ouka seems like the spoiled, annoying one in the group, and she does have those vibes. She has like almost like the Ojo-sama vibes to some degree, but that's not her character whatsoever. She's a hard worker. I'd argue, even though she can be a little annoying at times, right? Jokingly. I think she's the most thoughtful one of the sisters. Banri's clearly the oldest sister because of how she gets everyone together. But you can see that Ouka is someone who's just very clutch. She's a hard worker. She talks a big game, but she's also kind of frail and fragile. And Arata kind of sees all of this. He sees through everything that Ouka is. Wait, what is this comment? Seiha is like ChatGPT. Like, super smart, knows the answers, but can't really put it together. You're just like, bro, what? Ouka, I agree, she is the most romantic one. She seeks not a physical relationship, but a sentimental one. Exactly. And that's that. You boiled it down perfectly. That's literally what it is. She's always been fine because that relationship that she has with Arata was always super deep. And now she feels like she's lost that to some degree. But at the same time, it's still there. So she's trying to just understand what are these feelings that she has. She's a hopeless romantic who's trying to understand what these feelings are, what this relationship truly is. How does she truly feel? So good. But anyway, guys, we're done here. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe, like my content. It is greatly appreciated as always. And with that, I'm out. Take care, everybody. And of course, have a good one.